Yep. Oh, okay. So okay, it's fine. It says it's gonna start in 6. Okay, so I'm on YouTube and it's showing the countdown.
Okay.
Someone just asked me. Someone just asked me a question. Is it showing for you guys? Well,
Yeah,
it's
wrong. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So we just gotta pump our chat out real quick.
So I'm on YouTube and it's showing the countdown.
Okay.
There, we gotta mute our stream.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, same with me. I was like hearing myself twice. Hello, everybody. Mute that for me. Thank you very much. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the second episode of a bunch of AFOLS, right? Not one or two. We don't have a couple of AFOLS. We have a bunch of AFOLS, right? And we will be having more. I am Eyewearpants. I hope you guys like the mustache. We're here. We have the one and only Brick Queen, and her beautiful husband. What's up, guys? So I guess I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna keep going with the Harry Potter set. Let me get the Hagrid.
What do you need?
So this is Hagrid that I did on the last stream. On the last stream here, and I got an option between Harry Potter, Ronnie, or
Ron.
I'm sorry. I talk like I grew up with him. Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie.
I was like, we got Ronnie over here.
Yeah, or Hermione. So I wonder which one should I go with, guys. Hey, Ethan, should I do? Hey, Mike, what's up, guys? Should I do Hermione? Should I do Harry Potter, or should I do Ronnie? Should I do Ron? Which one should I do, guys? And what are you guys working on today?
I think she's the one gonna build because she's the one who's
I'm
got the
gonna build
breakdown, so she's gonna do that little Hulk one.
And
I'm just chilling and chatting with y'all.
You cop out, Ryan. I mean, you cop out, Rex. I'm calling everybody wrong names now. I called Drew Ryan of all names. No,
it's like no.
Pick a worse name.
It's not a good name for me, bro.
I'm surprised you didn't storm off the stream.
No, I'm not that upset. I don't like get that mad about stuff.
Okay, so we have one vote for Hermione, Ethan, which happens to be my cousin. I'm putting him out there. He says your mustache scares me. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's supposed to be a little scary, make people run away here. And then he said Hermione. Okay, Hermione. It sounds like a venereal disease. I don't know why she has the name. But we're gonna go with Hermione. Cool.
It's funny.
I appreciate that.
Whenever we read it back in the day in the book, it looks like it looks like Hermione or something. It's like you say it totally different in your head when
Hermione.
Hermione.
Yeah, no, Hermione one. Yeah, when I was reading it before I was in Harry Potter, someone was typing it. I was like, "How do you say her name?" Hermione one. Okay, we'll go with Hermione one.
That's weird because you don't hear it in America. You don't hear that word, so you know.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, if I was reading the book before everyone who read that book, I'm sure was calling that girl Hermione one.
Yeah,
I'm here now. Hey, hi, Radio Rex and Brick Queen. Okay, I guess I don't deserve a hi. Okay, Ashley, how you doing? Everyone's here for Brick Queen, obviously Radio Rex. There you go. I'm here too. I'm here too, guys. I'm just saying, I'm not quite the jealous type, but Hermione. All right, yeah, Michael, I got the Hermione. We're doing it. What's up? What is up, Nor? You're the man, brother. I love you anyway, bro. I love you anyway. So let's get this on. So also, okay, so what we're drinking today? My neighbor gave me free beer. So I'm not one to put up a fight when something's free. I'm drinking some Yingling lager, and then he gave me variety. I have a good neighbor. He gives me free stuff, but he gives me a variety of things.
You can't complain about a neighbor that just comes over and gives you beer, baby.
I know. I can't complain about it. But he also gave me Land Shark. So if I'm done with this one,
that's some pretty nice beer. That's $5 beer.
All right. He gave me the top shelf. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Land Shark's free. I think it's like $8 or $9 a 6-pack. It's pretty expensive stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let him know. I think what he said literally was this isn't strong enough for me.
Okay then. He has different tastes, you know.
Alcoholic. Let me not put my neighbor on blast. His name is Alex. Like, let me stop. Give his actual address.
I'm just drinking a regular old Coors Light. Like I usually do. That's my favorite beer, so I drink it.
I'm also drinking Coors Light, but I like my fancy glass.
Yeah, she has to have the fancy cup.
And she said, "Where's the best McDonald's near me?" That's interesting because I don't know what the best. Listen, when I was a kid, the best McDonald's was whichever one had a huge jungle gym in it. You know, they're always mostly in the suburban area. So I had to take a little trip for that. Now I don't really haven't been to McDonald's. Now every McDonald's is the same to me. As an adult, bro, as long as they cook chicken nuggets, all right, they're all the same. There's no more ball pits. Can you imagine me playing in a ball pit with this mustache and everything. Just come on, I would get arrested immediately for
Yeah,
looking at it too long.
they'd be like, Manny, you get on the ball pad.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I'm not allowed within 500 feet of a McDonald's. Bro, I swear, no lie, I can't. You literally look like a Mexican drug dealer with your mustache. Maybe I am. I wish I had some Mexican drug dealer money. You know, assuming that Hollywood has that trope correct, and they actually make a lot of money. All right, guys, so let's get started with this first step. I mean, Brick Queen's probably ahead of me here. Let me get going.
I'm just getting started too.
So this is my first Harry Potter set ever. I'm just now getting to Harry Potter. Anybody new on the stream? I'm just now getting into Harry Potter. I have 20 minutes left of the Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban. Dang it! I always want to say. I made it sound very Middle Eastern. I always want to.
Yours sounds like a literal like Cuban guy somebody a drug lord Escobar.
I know. I always want to say Alcatraz. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
No, it's not right. I know that's not right. I know. Hi everybody. Hey, what's up? HC244444444 friend. I added a couple. That's on the. I didn't even read any of that right. I added a bunch of 4s and no 0s, but you know what I mean, bro. What's up, man? We're happy you're here, man. Chilling out.
We're doing HD in the chat because we went through that last time. We're literally we can't go through that every time we say your name.
Yeah.
So, what's the inspiration behind that name, by the way? I'm just curious. I mean, I like the friend part. My mama. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, we have a very insightful crowd this evening.
This is the group we attract.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I know Michael as well. Unfortunately, no, I'm joking.
Hey,
I do know him as well. He's a cool
Spot is here. Welcome.
Hey, what's up? The review spot, and we got TP who just snuck in here. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Again, I'm working on Hermione today. Hermy 1, as it goes, and the Brickhead. I got Hagrid here. And then we have Brick Queen, who's working on, I believe, the Incredible Hulk, right?
Yep.
Incredible Hulk.
She likes to build them. I like the reason I don't like to work on them is because she generally builds a lot of stuff too. I'd rather just chat with people because that's what.
I know.
Lego sets more than I do.
I get the feeling you got her into Lego, but then she just completely dominated the whole thing.
That's pretty much what it is. I used to have it as a hobby, and then she just was like, "Love this, all of it."
Get off my Lego set.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just gonna chill. All right.
Rex sneaks out of bed at night just so he can play with a little bit of Lego while you're asleep. The secret's out. He sneaks back into bed before you wake up for work.
Actually, she'd probably be like, I didn't get to build that one.
Yeah, she's like, wait a minute. Who did this? This wasn't me.
I know I didn't build that.
Hey, Brickenbury, what's up? We got Brittany. This is Brickenbury, Brittany over from TikTok.
Cool.
Awesome TikTok creator. We will get her on our show one day because she does TikTok content on Lego as well. And she has this thing. Some call it insecurity. I call it BS, where she thinks that she's not good at live streams. And we're here to break that whole perception. And we're going to bring her out. We're going to drag her over here. We can do a Lego set together. You know, this is where adults come out. They hang. Then we're a bunch of AFOLs right now. You know, it's 3 of us, but we need some more. Yo, TP, you're a dead man. Why? Okay, I watched the Batman, The Long Halloween Part 1. It finally came out. The animated series, movie. Man, that's awesome. Did you guys read the book of I have The Long Halloween here. I hear it's one of the best Batman series of all time. I've never completed reading it, but did you watch the movie at all yet, or?
I've seen parts of the movie, but my favorite one is the Dark Knight Returns. That's the graphic novel is probably the greatest. That's in my opinion the greatest Batman book ever written by Frank Miller.
Yeah, the Frank Miller one. Yeah, well, you can't go wrong with that.
But I like the Long Halloween too. But I really like the Dark Knight Returns. It's probably just up there. Just Batman has the most insane lines in that book ever. He's just as intense as. Yeah, that's when they really brought Batman back from the Adam West time to the 80s. It was
yeah. Like I said this on the last stream of Frank. I think I might have the wrong bag here, guys. I think I might have not picked up for money. I'm like, wait a minute. There's too many pieces that aren't here. I didn't pick up Hermione. Okay, guys, sorry for that bogus vote. But it looks like we're building Harry Potter. I think. Yeah, we're building Harry Potter. Okay, sorry about that.
Well, there you go. We're just doing Harry Potter.
Like yeah, this is like the American government. We act like there's a democracy, but in this
That's right.
whatever I say. You guys voted. I didn't care.
We're doing something different.
You guys voted. Democracy says nope.
Thanks for wasting your time and entertaining my because what was it? Beer Queen, her background is amazing. Again, everyone's here for Beer Queen, and okay. I know my background isn't stellar. But I like the white wall back there. Hey, with your stash, you divided your age tenfold. You no longer look like an F. What, I look like a G fold, like a grandparent fold, or a O fold? O fold. All right, guys. So now this makes more sense. That I don't have.
Yeah, that
I was like, wait a minute.
castle you was talking about's right there, man. You like showing them right there.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one
It's behind
that's where we keep that big one.
Yeah, that micro one.
Oh, that's the UCS one.
UCS one. That's half of it.
That's one side of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that looks kind of small.
Yeah, but we keep that cool half there.
Yeah.
We're running out of space for Harry Potter in this room. We have literally 2, 3, 4 waffles.
Really? So
yeah,
is that your favorite?
Like the whole wall on this side's Harry Potter. This whole thing up here is Harry Potter, and like part of that over there is Harry Potter, and that down there is Harry Potter.
And that's your favorite theme, right? Lego theme?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
it is. No, we just spend thousands of dollars because we kind of like it.
We just like the colors.
They hate Harry Potter.
I can't stand it.
I am playing the waiting game for part. I don't know what the waiting game is. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
I don't know. I think I've heard about it, but I don't know nothing about it.
Oh, I mean, Brick Queen is so cool, and Manny is okay. Yeah, you don't have to say you're joking. I feel that's the general sentiment right now, so it's okay. I'm joking. Which Harry Potter movie should you watch? I can't say for sure because I haven't watched, like, I only saw 3, so I'm missing like how many? 5 of them or something like that. So I would say for me, I would definitely say 3 because 3 has been above and beyond so far the best Harry Potter movie. But I've only saw 2 other ones. So
well, there's like 8 of them because there's 2 number 7s.
Yeah, there's like 7 part 1 and
7
part 2.
part 1 and 2. Yeah,
2 number 7s.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it was such a big book. It literally was. Well, actually, I don't think it was that it was a big book necessarily, but there was so much that goes on in 7 that they split it up into 2 movies.
Wasn't it just like 7 and 8 then?
No, it's literally 7 part 1, 7 part 2 because there's only 7 books. So
that's so weird. Okay, they sure figured it out. All right. So, did you hear about Marvel? Did you hear about Scarlett Johansson is suing?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, we heard about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, something weird happened. Yeah, they sued him because she sued them because evidently some of her income was tied to the percentage of like the gross amount that the movie makes, the gross amount of revenue, and then with the whole them not releasing it solely in theaters but also in on Disney Plus, like she lost like a ton of money from it.
I saw the estimate that they said that they estimated that she probably lost $30 million on that.
$30 million on that?
Yeah,
at a minimum. Like I'm sure if it would have made more, but I'm sure. Well, they're probably considering people still a little still have trepidation from going to the theaters and stuff. But I'm sure if there was no COVID, it probably would have been even more.
Yeah,
maybe so.
Yeah, but I kind of get upset. I mean, I kind of understand it, I guess, but it's like, come on, like I mean, I don't know. It's hard for us to kind of for the everyday man to kind of relate to those issues because it's like, I know what you get paid $16 million, but like whatever, what you get paid for making a movie. Are you struggling right now? Like, how about,
it'd be really great if I just had like a quarter of that.
Yeah, no. Were you going to distribute that amongst the masses, like that we should care about your problems? I mean, with all due respect, it's a little hard to care about rich people problems like that. But I get it. If I were in her shoes, I mean, maybe I would complain about it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't matter. None of this matters, right? I agree. None of that really matters. 2 and 3 are my favorite. I think. Oh, first and second, the second and third were your favorite. Okay, I think 3 was the best, was made best, but 2 was the first I saw, and I used to watch it all the time. Yeah, like I said, the second one they progressively kept getting better. So far, the second one was way better than the first one, and it's just like the first one to me was just kind of slow paced, man. It was just like a bunch of British people talking. All due respect, you know, it was just like very slow paced, and for years. I kept trying to watch it, and I'll get halfway through that middle one. I'm like, you know what? I'm just forcing myself to get through this. And then finally, I was like, you know what? Let me skip. Even this more recent time, I tried to watch the second one. I was like, let me skip it because I couldn't get all the way through. So I was like, let me just get a recap. But then the second one starts off good because it's just like Dobby. That Dobby guy's like right in the beginning, you know? And that kind of just like kept my interest from the gate. And then from there, it just kind of kept going. One thing that I really love, though, and I said this before, is like how Harry Potter actually gets more confident throughout the films. Like when he grabbed Sirius Black and threw him on the floor, he's like, "You're gonna die." I was like, "Damn, Harry, okay." You know what I mean? I was like, "Okay, Harry's getting a little more confident here."
Well, I guess he was only like 11 or 12 when the whole thing started, right?
Yeah. He was like getting whipped by like his parents or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know, hiding underneath that little closet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Farewell. I have like these Instagram notifications that keep coming up, and I can't read the messages. I'm gonna sing and support my queen. Go for it. Are you gonna simp and support your queen? Go for it. Go for it. I'm sure Rex has a mind. Some fans simping over his wife.
I don't know. I think they were talking about Scarlett Johansson.
No, I said the queen. Oh, the screen started on. Okay. You guys, you say the queen. There's only one queen here right now, bro. No, I do like me some Scarlett Johansson. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna veer off this conversation so we don't get Rex in trouble. But I do enjoy me some Scarlett Johansson. It don't matter. Yeah, no. Well, no, I'm with her too. Look, I mean, get your money. I mean, I just don't really care that much. You know what I mean? It just come on.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, there's issues, and then there's that. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a personal thing. I mean, that's one thing about being famous too. Is like, okay, she's not probably asking for this information to get out. Like, if you sue your job, you're not gonna want that shit to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she probably feels the same way. But get your money though. I mean, I ain't mad at her for trying to get her money, obviously.
Right.
But, I'm kind
Well, I will say this, like having like worked for Disney, I will say that they are kind of difficult.
They are.
They're very difficult people to work with.
I can imagine. Hold on, guys. I kind of messed up again. I can't talk and build, guys.
It's okay. That's why I let you guys do it. I'm just gonna sit here and read the chat. Just like talk. I'm good with that.
So I get this done, damn it. It's gonna be like 6 o'clock tomorrow. Man, can I please hang up? I'm missing work. Like, no, stay here till I'm done.
No,
Don't you move.
I fed it.
But I need to eat. Our dogs haven't been fed. Shut up. Evil person. Hey, Brick Enforcer, what's up, brother? I did see your chat earlier. I'm sorry I didn't say hi. I was kind of like running through things here. Friendship isn't about trust. Friendship is about nunchucks. Is that a quote from like Little Ninjas or something? Friendship. You guys remember? Oh, Three Ninjas, right? You guys remember that movie? No?
Yeah. I remember. What was it like? What is Three Ninjas? It was actually called like The Three Ninjas, right?
I think it was called The Three Ninjas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been so long I can't even half remember it, but I do remember The Three Ninjas. I do remember it.
There were so many great little movies like that, man. Like
they stopped making cheesy little 90s movies like that like so long ago.
Yeah, after the 90s, I'm sure.
Yeah,
They stopped making 90 movies after the 90s. I don't know what happened.
They stopped.
Red, when did you work with Disney? Oh, Rex. When you worked
Oh yeah. We both worked for that. Like when we were on, we
were with the Maker Studios network for a while.
That was actually when it was owned by Disney. Like no, but when we used to get our stuff through Disney, our stuff actually had the Disney logo on it.
Yeah.
Like because that's how like close to Disney they were.
Well, because like Disney bought Maker Studios.
Yeah.
So what is that, Maker Studios? Fill me in. What was that?
Just a YouTube network.
They'll help like promote your channel and stuff, or
Well,
Well,
see, back in the
they
early
say
days,
they do.
well, yeah, they say they do. Like, but it was kind of a big thing to be on back in the early days of YouTube. Like, there were like a lot of companies and a lot of film people, a lot of things like that. People were getting on them, and Maker was one of the top ones back in the day.
Right.
And it was just it was different. I will say that.
Yeah, they take like a percentage of what you make, and then they're supposed to like help promote you and give you suggestions to help your channel and stuff, or completely ruin it, and
And then take credit for it. Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds like Disney. But how
That's
did
why
they?
nobody really talks about networks anymore.
Yeah.
But did it pay? Did it work out for you guys or what?
In some ways it did, in some ways it didn't.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of touched about more like the business in general more than anything.
Yeah. I will say we learned a lot from it, but if I could go back and do it again, I don't know if I would have joined them again.
Yeah, I don't think I would have either.
Oh yeah. Okay. But you're done now. They don't do that anymore, right?
Oh yeah, we
left
got
the
out like
network
a long time ago.
What, 2 or 3
2 or 3
years?
years ago, yeah.
But does it still exist? Or
Yeah. They changed the name of it to something more Disney related.
Yeah, it's adult
but
Disney now.
I can't remember what it's called now. As far as I know, I think it still exists, but it's not as big anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they
I'll
buy
stay
each
away
other
from
out and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll stay away from it. Not that they're looking for someone like me, I'm sure.
Well, no, it's not that. They'll sign people. It's just that I mean, like we had more than one come to us. It was just that Maker was the best at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like that's pretty much just it.
Yeah, Disney basically bought them and destroyed them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like they do many things, right?
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
you'll notice
Not
like,
everything. What
you
I mean,
used
it
to
did
hear
okay
a lot
with
about
Marvel.
like epic rap battles. Remember them? They were bought out by Maker too, and
Oh, really?
you don't hear about them anymore, right? That's why.
That's true. That's true. Okay, Exhibit A. Fine. I'll take
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of them. I think Force Fire used to be on them too. I think Force Fire used to be.
so.
I think he used to be on them too. There's a lot of people on. Like I said, it was more of a common thing back in the 5-6 years ago. Like I said, YouTube's went through a couple different regime changes. So,
Yeah, you guys have been around for a long time, over 10 years, right? What has it been?
yeah, it's been about what 10. Yeah,
Man,
it's
crazy,
been a
man.
while.
Yeah.
You guys seen all the changes.
Yeah.
You may have.
Are you ready? What the heck is that? You're like,
You may
you
have
finished
to
it
do
already?
another one.
you know where I'm at. Mine is 6. I got like a smaller brickhead. What the heck? What are you setting a world record? She's like one of those. She's like one
I
of those.
told
Asian-
you. That's why. If I let her, if I did it, like I would have to spend twice as much more money on Lego because she just goes through these like water. So
She's like one of those Asian kids with a Rubik's cube.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh wow, okay. I didn't know we were racing, Brick Queen.
I don't know. We didn't time it,
I wasn't even trying to like speed through it. It just happened.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Get
I
another
think,
one.
like that's what we should do one day is a speed challenge.
Okay.
Oh no, not after this. Not after.
Well, no.
Yeah,
You should, we need to find somebody that's fast.
Yeah.
Like her.
If you let me, if you give me a day head start, I might be able to.
I'll get another one out.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, what's up, brother? How's it going, bro? We're chilling out. We're just talking crap over here, man. And I am working on this Harry Potter set. These brickheads. I have. I'm doing Harry Potter, which is like a small, it's like a mini one. She just did like the Incredible Hulk in like 5 minutes, and she was talking, like she was like contributing to the conversation. It was pretty
I
impressive.
told you that's what I tell you. She's kind of addicted to building these things now.
Dang. It's like she had the instructions memorized. You know what I'm saying? Did you have 2 of them? Was there one in a box and one
No.
No.
Seriously, like here's the only empty box, and you can see it's totally
Like,
empty.
like the cooking channels when you put something in the oven and then you already have one ready.
Yeah,
You put it in there for 5 minutes.
Get out of the
there
oven.
it
You're like, yes, this is a casserole.
goes. This is what it will look like.
Yeah.
To the magic of television. Oh no, this is the wrong piece. Man, I put his mouthpiece. I'm still messing up. Not too bad.
Yep.
I put his little Z scar on his mouth.
I gotta go let her out.
Okay.
Okay. Your
Sorry.
doggies.
Dogs.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't do it again, but you're fine. I'm joking.
He just came over to the door and just.
Dogs are adorable. Thanks to Brick Queen. Now I need 2 advent calendars this year, right?
Yeah.
So you checked her video out. Do you guys always? So you said you're into advent calendars. Do you always collect them, Brick Queen, or?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's your thing?
I usually do custom advent calendars. There was one year that I went a little too crazy with it, and I did like 12 advent calendars that year. So like every hour I was opening another advent calendar.
It's an advent calendar instead of days, it's hours. Like every 24 hours. But I've never seen a Lego advent calendar. Like what's the big what is it? Like do you get a new minifigure for every day or something or what?
No, usually there's like 6 or 7 figures in it. Most of it is like little builds and stuff, like micro builds of different sets and things like that.
But is it one set for a day or something like that or no? Not like that.
Well, up to Christmas, it's like you open one a day up until Christmas.
Yeah, so you might get one minifigure in one day, or you might get one little micro build.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like I've heard so much about the Star Wars advent calendars. I've never bought one. I did. I want the Mando one and now the Avengers one. Did the Mando one already come out, or is it going to be released soon? Do you know the Mandalorian one? Well, I mean, if you don't know, I'm looking at you, Captain. You brought it up. I mean, what's up? You leave us hanging here.
Tells you that Brickman is the advent addict. It's true. We kind of help invent custom advent calendars. To be honest with you, like there's people doing it before us, but we kind of made it a thing.
Don't go taking credit like Ryan. You know,
no.
You're the reason why 501.
I would never take credit like that. I'm just saying, like in general, like we were the ones that did all the different. Like I think we were the ones that used to do a Ninjago one, like back in the day. Like there's probably plenty of people doing it now.
Yeah, we've done custom like Marvel advent calendars for years.
Yeah, we've been doing custom Marvel advent calendars for probably 6-7 years.
Oh wow. So before Lego came out with the Marvel version, you were doing it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This year is the first one they've done for Marvel, but
Marvel in general or just Avengers?
No,
Marvel in general.
Oh,
Usually
really?
every year they do Star Wars, City, and Friends, and then like last year they added a Harry Potter one, and then this year they're adding Marvel.
Oh, nice. How was the Harry Potter one?
It was good. I liked it.
Well, I mean, I'm glad they're actually catching up. It's been, I think they finally figured out it was popular.
Yeah. Yeah, we did several custom Harry Potter ones before they got around to making one too.
Okay, we so that's cool.
I really like to have, but we like a bunch of different advent calendars. We've always thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
So you did Ninjago? Ninjago? Did Lego actually come up with a Ninjago?
No, they still haven't made a
Ninjago one.
Ninjago one though.
How do you guys feel about Ninjago?
I really like the first, like probably 4 seasons.
Yeah, I haven't followed it lately.
And then it just kind of got like it was like the same stuff pretty much. I mean, they come up with some different stuff. It's still neat. I like the sets. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I like the story, but it just seems like it's just kind of been very long, a long thing.
Yeah,
I have never seen one single episode. I have a hamster funeral to go. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna bury him in your backyard, man, or like how's that working?
Yeah, that's
yeah, man. But either way, I'm sorry, man. I had a hamster. He died one time, bro. I had 2 hamsters that died actually. I had one that survived as long as he could, but one of them, I felt so bad, bro. Like my sister dropped him. And I remember, it was so scary. It was so sad. It was Oreo. He was a G, cool as hell. Like he used to climb out of like the water tank. You know how the thing that they drink?
Yeah.
Come out. So we'll come back from our Pentecostal church, as you know, the 18 times per week that we would go. Right, we'll come home and he would just be missing out his tank, and everyone was like, "Don't sit on the couch." We don't know if he's like missing the like we have to find a hamster first. It was like Mission Impossible every time. And then when he fell. Man, I remember that so much because my dad grabbed a turkey baster and tried to give him CPR with a turkey baster.
Oh,
Like trying to blow CPR. It was a sad day.
It was a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were so Puerto Rican about him. We just threw him in the trash. We didn't even sad. We didn't even.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible. It's horrible. Could at least gave him a proper burial. It was bad.
I don't
Oh, he
know.
was
Man.
old. Okay, but that's cool, man. Animal dying of old age. It's the best way to go. It's like us. You know what I mean? You want to die of old age. You know what I mean? You don't want to get hit by a car or something like that. So, but either way, look, my condolences, man. I hope you I don't want to say enjoy the hamster funeral, but I hope you make the best of it, man. And I hope you feel better, my brother. And then I had another hamster that we think he went behind the fridge and he died.
Oh well, that'll do it.
Yeah.
So what's the strangest pet you've ever had?
Oh, I've never had any exotic pets, man. I didn't. But the strangest pet I ever had was probably my brother. I think when I used to watch. No, it was probably. I mean, look, probably a hamster. That's not even strange. So that's it. Or maybe a fish. A fish. I think if you were going to compare a fish to a hamster and say which one's stranger, I'll probably go with the fish. They're breathing underwater and shit. You know what I mean? I got kills. So I would say I had a fish for a moment, but my brother killed him right away. That was pretty sad. But I had him for a moment. Again, this is why we were going ranting about siblings yesterday.
Bad experiences.
About a month ago, he went missing for a week, and we found him in an event. Oh, he went missing. That's not old age, brother. He died from wandering. I mean, he was old. I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
What have to do?
Yep.
Yeah. Then you found him in the vent. Who found him? How'd you find him in the vent? Like he was just looking through the vent. I'm sorry. I'm not to destroy the from AC.
Interesting story.
I'm just curious here. Like who found him in the vent? That's crazy. Where does this piece go here? Okay, I'm still working. She's probably like about to finish. Don't finish. If you have one more brick, just save it until I'm
okay. This is where I'm at right now.
You're putting me to shame, Brick Queen. Where are you at? Okay, all right. You're taking your time. I'm like 2 steps ahead of you.
I gotta go again. I got dogs.
Take care of your doggies, bro. Take care of your dogs. Hold on. Let me get all these pieces out here. So it's so funny that we both grew up in a Pentecostal church.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Oh, so what's maybe we don't have to talk about it. I was gonna say what was happening with J.K. Rowling, but I once I said it, I kind of got an idea because I remember like a few years ago that she was like in trouble for making like some transgender comments or stuff like that. Was that the whole thing?
That was what it was.
Do you know specifically what she said? I'm always a little careful because it's like a careful. I don't want to be the one that said something wrong here, not with this mustache.
I think she took issue with an article that talked about people who menstruate.
Oh, okay. Meaning woman. And that
well,
was very controversial.
The article didn't use the word women, and she was upset that it didn't say women; it just said people. That's what her thing was.
Oh, so she was upset about the prom. Yeah. Well, I think I kind of get it. Look, I mean, I'll be careful here, but look, there's a big anti-science sentiment a little bit as well, to a certain degree, right? And it's like you have to be very careful when you talk about it because I'm all about everyone's ability. Like you should be able to do whatever the hell you want. I would never infringe on
absolutely. Yeah.
And you should be able to do it freely as long as it doesn't infringe on other people's rights and stuff like that. Yeah. And you should be able to express yourself and identify however the hell you want.
Mm-hmm.
But to the extreme of that sort of mindset, there's this idea where everything that there's no tie to biology and gender at all, and there's this narrative that is all socially constructed, right? That there's absolutely no such thing as chromosomes anymore, or whatever the case might be. And I think that's where some people have issues, and I think that's probably where Roland has issue. And maybe she was being a little too vocal about it, or whatever the case might be. But there is, to some extent, an anti-scientific sort of narrative a little bit that's being pushed. I think on a more fringe side of that stuff, where it's just like everything's socially constructed. Like there's no such thing as boy or girl. You can be whatever you want. You know what I mean? And again, I feel like you can identify as whatever you want, but it's just a slippery slope. You kind of have to be careful when you start kind of ignoring biology to a certain extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone made the analogy, like if you're a guy and you walk into the hospital and you say you have lower abdominal, and not a guy, if you're we're born a male, let's say.
Yeah.
And you walk into a hospital and you say you have lower abdominal pain, and you're a woman, born a woman, that can severely alter
Totally
the
change
diagnosis.
everything, yeah.
It can severely alter the
Yeah.
diagnosis. So there's stuff like that. I think you got to be a little careful. But as far as like and again, it gets kind of blurred when you talk about that. And then, but again, everyone can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Soon. I mean, there's plenty of times I wish I was a girl. You know, it's funny. But this mustache is kind of saying au contraire. But
Ellie, you can't come in here. You gotta stay out. They're hot right now. You'll probably hear a bunch of dogs drinking a bunch of water here in a minute. It's like heat advisor, and it's almost 100 degrees here. So
is it? Yeah, it's been hot. It's been hot all over the place lately, man. It's really hot here, and whenever it gets super hot in Miami, or when it gets cold, like when it gets cold here, I would think to myself like, "Damn, it must be cold everywhere else. Like it must be freezing everywhere else." If it's like 56 here, I'm like, "Oh my god, it must be freezing everywhere else." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For it to get cold in Miami like that, like,
you know something's going down.
Right.
you know something's happening. Did I do this right? Hold on. This here. Okay. Now this goes here. I'm getting it, Brickman. You got me nervous. You're making me think you're doing Harry Potter's messy hair here. They gave him like bedhead with Lego bricks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I still got to get that version of the Harry Potter brickhead. I have the older Harry Potter brickhead, but I don't have that one.
Like,
which one? They have another one out with like some green little monster. I didn't get there in the movies yet, and for some reason, I can't buy anything that I've never saw. So,
like, see, these are like the ones we have. Some of them we have like the Dumbledore.
Oh, nice.
And the old Ron, like when he's actual figure size. That's the one that came with the Dumbledore.
Oh, he came with Dumbledore?
Yeah. And I think we have, what is it?
Yeah, there's a Hedwig one up there.
Yeah, we have like these two. We have like original Hermione. And what else is it? This is like the original Harry Potter. Like with the thick glasses and the...
Yeah, I love the glasses on Harry Potter, like the round eyes.
Yeah.
Let's hear, and here's the Hedwig one. Like, he's like one of the little mini ones too.
I don't even know. I didn't get to him yet, did I? Hedwig? Or no?
No.
Okay.
I think you got all the little kids. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean in the movie. I don't think did I get the Hedwig? I don't think so.
Should have.
Yeah,
right?
Hedwig's in the first movie. He literally buys Hedwig in the first one.
Yeah,
I just keep...
little white owl.
Yeah, his owl.
Oh, that's the owl. I was like, what is that
Yeah.
little ghost? I was like, what is that little ghost? You guys
I know. I know it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the little green monster you were talking about is Nagini.
Yeah.
That's Voldemort's snake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get to Voldemort, bro. Like with his mouth sewn shut. Like, dude, it looks so epic every time I see clips of that.
Yeah,
it's cool how they build it up. So it's kind of like the Avengers in the sense that it really built up over like a decade, over a decade, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like one vision, sort of. So that's the cool thing about Avengers. It's like after I saw Endgame, I told you guys, Phase 1 put such a horrible taste in my mouth, bro. and at the time, I was so into like the Dark Knight and stuff.
Yeah.
And Christopher Nolan. And it was so contrast to that. Like everything was really bright. Everything was really. And then when I saw the first Avengers, I was not a fan of it. I felt like they were just trying to sell Burger King toys.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? The first Avenger, I was like, come on, this is not like a real good. And I was kind of snobby because I really liked Christopher Nolan's, and I thought it was so realistic. I thought, the first Avengers wasn't getting nominated for any of the the major categories in the Oscars or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I stopped watching it. Thor was horrible. Like I just was disappointed. After Iron Man, I was so excited. I actually liked the Hulk. A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah. I like the second Hulk or whatever they did. The one that was not the first dude that came back and did it, but the second guy.
The guy,
the one before the new guy.
Edward Norton, right?
Yeah, Edward Norton. He was a really good Hulk.
Yeah, he was a good Hulk, a good Bruce Banner. But I like that movie, and a lot of people didn't like the movie because they felt like I don't know.
I thought it was a good movie. I liked it.
I enjoyed it. I liked Tim Roth. You know who that is, right? He played the Abomination. I thought that was a good choice.
He was good.
And it's like I just enjoy seeing a giant green guy. Like, I just enjoy seeing him tear shit up. Like just tear shit up. I'm like, how can you not enjoy this? Like, some movies don't even have to be all that good. Just enjoy watching it.
Exactly.
There you go. Not quite as intimidating, but
Yeah, being that it's like one of the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy size.
I
Yeah,
know, I know.
you see those new little Stay Puft Marshmallow guys they got in the new Ghostbusters
Oh
movie?
yeah. So what do you guys
Yeah.
think about that? You guys excited about that?
Oh, I'm really glad they're totally just like forgetting that they did the last Ghostbusters movie. And they just are like restarting it. You know,
Am I missing
because
something?
that last one was just like I don't know, just I'd rather go back to the. Yeah, I'm glad they're going to make the new one. Let's put it that way.
It was for a reason, and then and I think I kind of like talked about this before, but I'll reiterate it here. It's kind of like, when they like try to force feed diversity, but it wasn't even like they weren't. I think they really messed up. It's like they weren't diverse. They weren't like, again, I said this before, like a diverse. It's like a mixed cast. They just did what they complained about and made it all women. You know what I mean? You guys did all men. Let's get it more diverse. Let's make it all women. All anything isn't diverse. If it's all something, it's not diverse. You know what I mean? And they even had Chris Hemsworth, which is probably hilarious. But they even like hypersexualized him as a secretary. Like
they did.
It just didn't work. Like it just didn't. It just didn't work.
But it did piss me off when some of the actresses started complaining. Oh, America's not ready for all female cast. I'm like, no, America's not ready for shitty movies.
Yeah. And you have like this massive fan base that people have been waiting for a sequel for like 20, 30 years afterwards, and it's like people kind of have a little bit of hopes and expectations if you're going to get right a little bit,
the one out of that movie that I really liked, I had to look up her name because I couldn't think of it, but Kate McKinnon, she was hilarious in that.
Kate McKinnon, which one was Kate McKinnon? Was it like
the nerdy glasses one?
Oh yeah. I liked her. I liked her too. I didn't finish the movie. I'm sorry.
She was like one of the only ones that was like actually like if you mixed it with another like kind of 50 like guy cast too, she probably really could have pulled it off. But all the rest of them just nobody believed they were Ghostbusters.
Her in the movie. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah. And that was it.
I heard other people say the same thing about it. I haven't finished the movie. I couldn't. I have a thing where I can't sit through the movie.
You're not missing anything if you don't. It's not gonna be like you're missing anything.
I just had this thing where I just can't sit through shitty movies. I don't know what it is about me. Call me crazy, but like something sucks, I just walk away. But I'm excited about this new one because they're not gonna they're finally not there's so many remakes. And like how that was a remake, kind of. I love that they're just picking this one up and adding to the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's more the right way to go about it too.
Yeah.
And the kids and the Ecto one looks sick, and then Slimer. They show Slimer for a second, so
that was pretty good. So. And I think Paul Rudd he comes from that generation too, so he's not like going to totally trash.
Love Paul Rudd. He's
not going to trash Ghostbusters like everybody else did in the last one. So
yeah, Paul Rudd is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love almost all his movies.
Yeah, I know, right? You can't hate Paul Rudd. I don't know what it is. He's just he's just like a regular dude that just got in the movies. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
He's been around for a while, man. Like I saw him on Clueless. He was in.
Yeah, he's on Friends.
Are you done, Brick Queen? Are you done already?
Yeah.
Dang it! How are you talking still? Man, I feel so slow now. I feel like man.
Well,
I feel like I should.
You did say to save the last brick, so I haven't actually connected the last brick.
Thank you for your pity, Hope.
No, it's okay. I tell you, she really does speed build stuff. She like, dude, all of her speed builds are like with one hand.
Really?
Like no joke. Am I lying? Like literally, if you ever click on any of her speed builds she's done in the past. I think you built Metalbeard Sea Cow with one hand, didn't you? Yeah, she built Metalbeard Sea Cow with one hand.
And if she panned the camera to her face, you'll see that she was blindfolded as well.
I mean, like
actually, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, she did that review all night. Like she didn't even go to bed.
No, I went to bed at like 6 and got back up at 6:30 to get ready to go to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad to know glad to hear that Brick Queen has her priorities straight. That's
so when everybody says that, like, oh, why did you burn out? Well, those are some of the reasons.
That's hilarious.
Just a little bit. That might be, some of the reasons.
That is too much. You guys are tripped. All right, I'm almost done, guys. I'm getting there.
That's okay. Hey man, take your time, man. Like we're here to chat too. It's not about the set either. That's kind of the thing with the
Next time I'm gonna build it beforehand and just act like I'm doing stuff.
There you go. Just like rattle the pieces for a minute.
This is supposed to be a 15-minute show because of me. It goes on for like 2 hours.
No man, take it easy. Like seriously, if you're trying to speed build with her, bad idea.
You see why Rex just gave up. He's like, nah, no
what I'm doing. I'm just sitting back right here. Like, no problems at all.
Like, forget it. Wise man. Now I'm doing his wand. What is this? What? Oh wait, what? They gave me like 3 wands. You see, there's like 3 wands here, and you got to snap it off.
The middle one's not a wand.
No, that's just the regular little wand pad. There's just 2 on that.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. I had 3. I appreciate that.
Sorry.
They give you an extra one though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get an extra.
Yeah, you get an extra one of every color, don't you? Like whenever they give them to you.
Yeah.
In every set, yeah.
And you guys do mocks, right?
Do what?
You guys do mocks, you said, right? You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And sometimes, like, it's not like our whole thing, but like if I want to do one, we do one.
Yeah.
These mocks are incredible, man. Some of the mocks. If you go on YouTube and you see some of the like some of those not festivals, like cons that they go to, conventions that they go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm done. I just have to build this little thing here. And then I'll tell Bricky when I'm done so that I can technically win. And she can do her.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Don't finish until I get past the finish line. Then you can run.
I'm just gonna drink.
All right. Yeah, let Manny do his thing.
Everyone stop for me, please. Like a spoiled kid at the party. Oh, are we missing all these texts? What is?
I see the
No.
Moving.
I got real quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm done. I got my Harry Potter here. It was supposed to be Hermione. I wanted to do him last, man. You know, but whatever.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they used to call me Harry Potter too. I used to, believe it or not, kind of look like him. I had a bowl cut and I had glasses. I didn't have this Warts mustache.
It's like they just changed.
So now I can put this together, right?
Not yet. Now.
Okay.
So show us the 2 that you did. You did the Hulk and Harry Potter. I mean, and Captain America.
Yeah.
That's incredible that you did it so quickly. I really feel insecure right now. I feel kind of small.
I don't feel bad. You got to make a bigger set or something. Like,
yeah, I feel like a sham.
Do these little brickheads no more.
This whole thing is a sham. You got to get it. You'll do a UCS set by the time I finish this. So
now those things can be a pain because they just bag after bag after bag, especially the big ones.
Yeah. How many bags was that? You remember how many bags that Hogwarts was?
The Hogwarts, what, 20 or 30, wasn't it?
I think it was 20 or
about
it was 20. I think.
I know it was something like that.
And that's like like 5,000 piece set.
It's close to it. It's like 4,000 something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I've never done a set that big ever. The most I've done was a little bit over 1,000. So
yeah, I don't remember exactly how many it was, but I know it was I think it was in the 4,000s if I remember right.
I think so.
Let me see.
I'm a little concerned about the about doing this Aston Martin on live because you guys know how distracted I get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that's so many tech. It's so weird because it's like 1,000 piece set, but there's only 4 bags technically, right?
Oh, so you got to do all the separating.
Yeah. So it's like there's like there's 11 bags in there technically, but
yeah,
there's like 3 number 1s, you know, and like 2 number 2s and stuff like that. So it's like 4, but there's so much technic in that first build. So.
I hate technic stuff. I mean, like it's cool stuff. I mean, it works, but I just never like to build it.
Oh wow, that Hogwarts was more pieces than we remembered. 6,020.
Yeah, there you go, Manny. 6,020.
All right, so we have 2 questions. First off, Nor says, "What did you buy at farmers market?" I don't know, who me? I didn't go to farmers market, bro. But did you guys go to farmers market?
That person was asking me that earlier
too. I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I didn't go to the farmers market. I do enjoy a farmers market. TVT asks, why did I ban him from TikTok? Because TikTok's a weird app, man. Obviously, you're a Ryan supporter. You're sort of like an apologist. You were defending him, and TikTok's a weird app, man. TikTok, other people can get you banned. So I didn't want to give you that right, so I banned you. So you don't have the ability to report me or anything like that. That's why. if you want the truth. Nor why did you? Oh, both of you guys? Oh, I guess. Well, I don't know. Did I ban you too? I guess that's probably the same exact reason, man. I ban you on TikTok because TikTok people can report you for no reason. So obviously, I didn't want anyone from that camp banning me. So you guys should know about banning. Ryan bans people all the time. Isn't that his go-to move?
Yeah, we have
I don't understand.
Ryan in
Yeah,
years.
I'm banned from his
We
channel.
can't. She can't even talk on his channel, bro. Like, why are you always like, oh, what do you? You can't talk. It's like, no, man. What up?
Dude, I saw him on dude. I stomached the video of him the other day because it said how I handle haters, and he was talking about how he bans people. I was like, don't talk that. I was like, oh, it was just cringy the whole thing. But then he was talking about there's other TikTokers. Like I can't imagine being a larger TikToker like Paul, like Logan Paul, and to get all the hate. It's like no one wants Logan Paul. No one wants a Logan Paul Lego guy, right? We don't. There's no Logan Pauls in the Lego community.
No.
This is like how about Corey Kenshin? Have you guys heard of Corey Kenshin? 10 million viewers. That no one he's a cool YouTuber. There's a bunch of cool YouTubers. This guy's talking about when I get like Logan Paul. Jesus Christ. No one wants Logan Paul. Like, why are you you're like the biggest D-bag? Guys, nor Dewich. I don't know if maybe I didn't ban you. Maybe I didn't like your profile picture or something. I don't know. I don't know who you are, bro. But I know PVT Cheeseburger for sure. That's why I blocked him. Go to Costco for what? Oh, did you guys get any of the you guys? No, but I feel like a sucker with all these new Lego sets because everyone has got it early. Like in Walmart put it on the shelf early, and evidently if you can go through the self-checkout line, you can check it out early. And then there's a couple people who just asked a Target employee and made sure that they can get it. So then Costco had them a little early. So, but I feel like a sucker for waiting till August 1st, like a good little boy. I'm like the only one that actually waited.
Yeah, that's kind of the game. That's the way it is.
But they always put it out on the shelves earlier. Is that? I mean, not to keep bringing back Ryan, but isn't that why he threw a fit at Target?
I mean, like not always, but it's fairly common.
Yeah, they will throw them out, and then you'll go to the checkout, and they'll be like, "No, until the 1st or whatever." Yeah, they do that a lot.
That's so stupid. It reminds me of
pretty much. Yeah,
remember Jurassic Park?
Yeah, exactly. They really are like that. So I mean, like it's just the way that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they didn't drop a trailer for the new Jurassic Park, did they?
Oh no, not yet. Like
Not yet.
that'll be a big. That's like Steven Spielberg treats that like his Star Wars. I will know when Jurassic Park. I will know.
He'll feel it in his blood the night before. Honey,
I will know that. That's one thing I know.
What happened, honey? Jurassic Park just dropped.
It's like I feel a disturbance of the force.
Yeah, it's like 2:41 in the morning. That's hilarious. No, because someone said I was super excited that they were gonna that when I heard that the new cast was coming back. I mean the original cast was coming back, right?
Yeah.
And I have not seen Steven, hold on, wait. Let me take it a step back here. Steven Spielberg oversees all of it, like from the beginning. Because part 2 and 3 were pretty shitty. Like I don't know, you don't agree? Like not the whole Chris Pratt run.
Oh, you're talking about Lost World and the third one, right?
Yeah.
Well, like
no offense, Rex, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
Well, Well, here's the thing. Here's what I will say about like you have to understand. Like a lot of people didn't care whether it was the most perfect story or whatever. Those were just very realistic dinosaur movies. And so, like, just like it was like, what is it, 3 or 4 years since after the first one came. And the first one was just so big that everybody was just like, I don't care. I would just love to see a T-Rex eat people for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what The Lost World was. I mean, it was literally just like 2 T-Rexes just roaming the land doing things, and we get to see all these other dinosaurs do things, and people just didn't. The plot is like irrelevant to what everybody really wanted.
Yeah, you know? I get that, but that feels like a cash grab, man. I kind of hate when movies, and I get that. It's almost like Transformers. Like people just want to see giant robots fight. Fuck the plot, you know? Like who cares? Who cares? Like, excuse me, and that's like, or pretty much anything Michael Bay. It's like you just want to see. You're not going there to like see any good dramatic acting. You're going there to like see shit blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why did the mustache go to the bank for a shaving account? Boy, I'm sure you were up all night working on that one, Gus. That was an all-nighter, wasn't it, Gus? That's a cute joke. No, but I get it. And then the re-envisioning of it, like with Chris Pratt, I haven't seen any of those, man. Although
That's good stuff.
is it good stuff? All right, I gotta check it out. Just because it had such a bad taste in my mouth from like part 2. Dude, like you don't understand. I really enjoyed it for Jurassic Park, and even now, like it really still stands alone. It's like
It's the best one. It'll always
even
be
the graphics now still look good, and that's incredible from 1992. If you watch a movie like The Scorpion King,
yeah, no,
it's so horrible. It looks so terrible.
Yeah, like even the special effects on the Mummy can't compete with Jurassic Park back in the day.
And that's because they had a nice blend of CGI and
yeah, they actually used animatronics and everything.
Yeah, exactly. They had a lot of practical effects in there, which kind of holds up. You needed an opening line to come in, Gus. Well, I've seen worse, so I'll give you that, man. Yeah, no, what was I saying? Yeah, no, the practical effects still hold up, and that's why for a while it seemed like Hollywood was kind of veering towards everything being CGI. And I think there was a little bit of a dip in quality. Because if you look at Lord of the Rings, has a nice blend of both.
Yeah.
And even that holds up well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or what's his name? Benicio del Toro. He uses a lot of practical effects, you know. He's a fan of, but it seems to hold up well because there's not. I mean, if you make something that's physically there, it's always going to look. I mean, not always, but it's gonna. You know, it's gonna. If it's done right, it's gonna sort of stand the test of time. I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
But it got to the point where like some movies, it was just like straight fights. Like I remember Blade 2 or certain it was just like they would just surrender, or I think even on Black Panther, the last fight, it was just fully CGI. There was like the actors weren't there, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of just like ruins it, you know, for me.
Yeah, I get that.
While eyebrows the internet, you must ask your question to yourself whether I love that Gus was like up all night googling mustache jokes.
Keeping it up to date.
Yeah, he came ready today. All right, Gus, let me show you what I have in case you're a little late, bro. I have Hagrid from last week or 2 weeks ago. Was it last week? I think was it last week?
It was last week. Yeah.
Dang! Wow, that felt like a year ago.
Yeah.
And then I just did Harry Potter here. I was supposed to do Hermione, but you know, Brick Queen's gonna run out of sets by the time I finish the second one.
No, I won't. And there's the ones I did.
Wish I'd have retired sets, and we're waiting. And I had both of them. I think if I look underneath here, I can still find like the Hulk's arm or something like that. So I got rid of them. I have like all these dead brickheads hanging around in like this box. Most of my spare pieces,
like in a like a pit. There's all the pieces.
They seem like a little weak on like right now. The selection of brickheads seems a little weak, but like a year or two ago, there was like so many coming out. It's like
Yeah.
so many
I think it's just Funko Pop's kind of dying off. Like, you know, it's not as popular as what it was. So
what the
like,
Funko Pops? You think?
Well, they're not putting as much emphasis on it as they used to. Like they used to be like a lot more into Funko Pop for a while.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot of Funko Pop. I see a lot of Funko Pop. And I get amazed at like all the different ones. Like they have, man. I just know, man. I mean, that's such like a cash grab, and there's no way I can. There's no way I can get into that, bro. Because it would just. I have like an addictive personality. Next thing you know, I'll sell my house for like a Stephen King Funko Pop. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm already bad with Lego, and like there's so many different categories of Funko Pop. It's just like, man, if you get one, you're gonna want to complete something.
Yeah.
Like, if you get one X-Men, you're gonna want to get all the X-Men.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to get all the Star Wars characters, you know?
Yeah.
That's really how it is.
Driving, my dad said to the guy, "I'll call when I'm ready to buy." Gave his dad a business card. Wait, what? There was two guys accessing my dad. If you want to pave your driveway, my dad said to the guy. Sounds like it's like two guys walking to a bar. I called him ready. Okay, business card. Hey, Kane, what's up, brother? You missed mostly the whole stream, bro. I'm about to wrap up pretty soon. Just gonna finish up this little beer here, and then we're gonna keep going. Do you think you will join the Lego Ambassador Network? Me? No way. I would join the Lego MS. I'm Ambassador. Like the only thing. No, there's no way. There's no way. I don't think I would join. Lego. Let's see what an ambassador is, right? Ambassador is someone that you want to represent your company.
Exactly.
Enough said. Look at me. Do I look like you think Lego's gonna be leaving joy to have me represent? Maybe return leave. You know, we end up getting 1 million subscribers. Lego's like, you know what? Look, No, dude, I'm buying. I'm already committed. I've already accepted the fact that I'm buying my Lego all the way through, bro.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better.
I'm a release date dude. You tripping, bro?
Yeah,
It's
better
drinking beer. No way, Jose.
No, for real, you're not lying there. It really is better to be a free man in that situation.
Yeah,
it's just better to just do your own thing. You know what I mean?
Why? Is Lego like a stickler, dude? You try to regulate your content and shit, or?
I don't know. Like
well,
we were
never
never of the
ambassador
program.
network.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Excuse me. No, but whatever. I don't care about that stuff, man. You know, I don't mind buying my Lego, man. They need to make money. You know, they take some of my money. I don't care. Oh, I'm completely forgot about this. I was in Meridian today when the new Darth Vader meditation chamber was out. That's a $70 set.
That's kind of high for that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems kind of high, and it seemed very gappy. Like it seemed like there was a lot of gaps in it. And
yeah,
$70 for that. I would have thought that's like a $40 set.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally.
It's like the same
$40
size as like the TIE Fighter and stuff like. But I guess maybe since it's part of the helmet series, kind of. I think it is. I don't know. I don't know if it's part. I know it's not a helmet per se, so it sounds kind of silly that I'm saying that. But there's like a. I don't know what is what, man. Like I thought. Is the Imperial probe droid? Is that not part of the helmet series? Even though it's not a helmet, it looks like it is, right?
I mean, like
Yeah,
it's
I
kind
thought
of
like you. It looks like
it looks
is.
like
I
it's
don't
part
know.
of some of a different line. Like I don't know, you know.
Or like I found out that the R2D2 is not technically UCS. It's like part of a sculpture series. Who knows what the hell?
Oh,
I thought you were talking about the old one. The old one was a UCS one. The one she built a long time ago was a UCS.
Oh, you have that older one?
The new one.
Yeah.
Man, you guys don't know, man. If you ever are in a pinch, the amount of money that you guys can make off of selling your Lego. I mean, you have so many valuable sets that probably aren't even open right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you guys have a breaking case of glass situation.
Like I said, we just really, truly, we just wanted to. We've always just been collectors. Like we don't really. We just kind of did YouTube back in the day.
Yeah. No, I get that. Obviously, there's a lot of people that, you know, obviously the fact that you guys didn't even like it sounds like it's not even a realm of possibility for you guys to sell this. I really thought the meditation chamber would be $20 to $40. Excuse me. What do I look like a Lego ambassador? I'm like burping, pounding my chest. Guys, if this was 1976, I'd be killing it right now. You know, there'll be girls flocking all over the place.
Fashion back in the day.
Yeah, there'll be girls flocking all over the place. Yeah, the $20 though, Kane. I think you're being a little. That's a little bit of wishful thinking there, though, man.
Yeah.
$20 seems a little too much, but it looks about the same size of a TIE Fighter, right? Or like that scale of things, right? And what do you guys think of are you guys getting tired of Star Wars sets, or
I'm getting tired of them remaking the same sets.
Yeah, that's about it. Like if they would make some new stuff once in a while, but it's like we've had the same TIE Fighter, the same X-Wing, the same Snow Speeder like 6 times, and it just gets to the point where you're like.
And there is some slight improvement in them, though. I'll give them that. I'm
they improve every time.
I'm just giving a little bit of an olive branch here. There's a little bit of that, but I mean, they must know that, right? They must know that this must be a common complaint. So I wonder why they don't. Excuse me, man. I'm just like gassy. I'm sorry. At least it's coming out the attic and not the basement. I'll take this.
Right.
That's horrible. Yeah, no. I mean, like, and I said this before. There's so much of that Star Wars universe that is so unexplored. I don't know why. It's like they have a bunch of non-Star Wars fans working at Lego, right? What do we do now? We'll do another Luke Land Speeder. You know what I mean?
And, you know, it's like that Malevolent set that I built, you know, the other day. Like that came out in 2012, and a lot of people would love it if they'd remake that.
Yeah,
but that's
that's so silly. I mean, as someone who does have an interest, like I keep an eye open in the aftermarket. I do kind of like it when they don't remake something because it just continues to add value to it, right?
True.
But if there's one part of the Star Wars universe that has been untouched, what do you guys like to see from the Star Wars world? And I was a little disappointed. I'll let you guys think there. I'll a little dot nugget for you guys. You guys can nibble on that. let's see. For me, I haven't even thought about this myself.
I think if I had to pick one, I would pick the I'd pick the Boss Nass to be a set from episode 1, like Phantom Menace.
Oh,
Which
Like
one?
something to do with Boss Nass, like the Gungan like
Oh, the
city.
Gungan.
They
Oh,
never
that's
do anything with the
interesting.
city.
that would be cool.
And they never
That
do.
would be
They
good.
never do the silver ship. Like they never do the ship that was in episode 1. You know, the all chrome. Well, there's a reason because Lego doesn't want to do that all chrome ship. But
Yeah.
you know, that chrome ship
Oh,
was really
Lego.
cool too.
Lego doesn't want to do all chrome ship. Come on, Lego. They just did a whole. They just did the gold gauntlet, right?
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. So they can make that chrome. I don't know what was that ship called. I don't remember.
I
It's
don't
I
kinda-
don't
know.
know. Make it gray. I don't give a fuck. Like make
Yeah,
it gray.
yeah, exactly. There you go. But they never made that ship. Yeah,
Make it like gray.
yeah,
Right.
He said definitely more Old Republic.
yeah. Old Republic was good.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, like a Revan and stuff like. But
Yeah.
they never dove into like the EU. I mean, like the extended universe. So
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll do that. Right? Not until like it's on screen or something like that. Right?
Yeah, they're not gonna do it until Disney approves it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be interesting. Like the whole big fish scene. Remember that famous line? You do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
And then from Clone Wars, it was the man. I felt like that Mandalore, that Duel of Mandalore, that was so underwhelming. Man, to me,
Yeah,
that is one of the best scenes, duels, in
Yeah.
all of Star Wars, bro. I mean, because if you go back to the original trilogy, the choreography was not good. You had like an old white guy against like the guy.
yeah,
And I
just
mean,
yeah,
they didn't even hire stunt directors or
Yeah.
none of that. It was just like the same
Right.
old white actor was like,
Yeah.
this or whatever, right? So the fights were not that good in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
And then the Phantom Menace, they got better. You had Ray Park in there, but that
Yeah.
would probably be the second best duel to me would be the Duel of Fates, right?
yeah.
That's-
That's probably one of the coolest things in Star Wars, though, when they
Yeah.
fought them all, like that, them like flipping and hopping and doing
Yeah.
the double lightsaber thing, and
Did you hear Dave Filoni talk about that? Like the
no, I
importance
haven't
of,
heard anything about that.
Yeah, but he really got deep into it, and he was saying how like that's such a pivotal point in Star Wars because it's called Duel of Fates because it's really Anakin's fate was chosen at that moment, and the reason why he said it was because Qui-Gon was really like the father figure for Anakin. He was the one that advocated him to take him in. Obi-Wan didn't really see him like that. He saw him more like a brother. He didn't really embrace him like a father to such an
Yeah.
extent. And he even made that one. And it's funny because it does seem thought out. Because a lot of Star Wars, it's like you have to like retroactively make sense because it seems like kind of George Lucas didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah,
a little bit. But this one, so it was called Duel of Fates. And then there was that one line where Obi-Wan like said to Qui-Gon, like, do we really need to like bring along another useless life form or something like that? Talking about Anakin. Meaning that he really like had like a disdain at the idea of bringing him along, right? And Qui-Gon was really, you see, like when he picked him up and put him in the pod racer, like he really was trying to embrace him as a father. And so when he died, they were saying that Anakin's fate would have been different because when he died, it would have been, he would have had a genuine father figure as opposed to like a big brother who kind of felt like more, he was just keeping a promise to, you know, it was more like an obligation that he felt to Qui-Gon and less of like voluntary, like let me take this kid. So that fight, it goes back to that fight where it's like duel of fates. The whole saga would have been different. In that
I really honestly think if Qui-Gon would have taught Anakin, he would have never turned evil.
Yeah. And
I really honestly think that's like literally the whole point they're trying to get across there. If he literally would have had a chance to teach him, he never would have went bad.
It was, and that's why it was that that happened. Like, so if you watch like the Mandalorians, there's like or Disney Plus, there's like a lot of behind the scene like actor roundtables and stuff like that of the Mandalorian. And Dave Filoni gave that speech, and after that, well, he just kind of went on. He was just like talking to Kathleen Kennedy, John Favreau, some of the heads about that at like a round table. And then after that speech, like the fandom fell in love with Dave Filoni. That's when they knew, and they were already kind of in love with him because, in a lot of regards, this is what I heard someone else tell me, who's also a Star Wars fan. He said that George Lucas didn't really have a disdain for the EU, but he was just kind of like he didn't really give a fuck too much about it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really care too much about the EU. But Dave Filoni knows everything about the EU. He read it all. He was a fan.
Yeah.
So in many ways, he knows more about Star Wars than actually George Lucas does in a way.
Yeah, that's
like,
I believe that's true on some point. Yeah.
To a certain extent. So after that, like people just fell in love with him, and you guys know about the whole Kathleen Kennedy thing, right? Like she's like, and I think a little bit of it is unwarranted. Because like people give her like she's an exec, like she doesn't make all of this, all of like if you're mad because Ray had like a green lightsaber, that's not her decision. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't make the decision, like all the creative decisions.
Yeah.
I think some of it is a little unwarranted, but on the same token, like she's the head of the ship, like she's steering the entire ship. So if you have a if you're not too happy where the entire franchise and the direction that the franchise is going, then you can give her some blame of it. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it goes to the head, and she should take that. They take that because if you're making all the money, right, you better take all the responsibility. Like if you're gonna take that job and you're gonna all the praise when shit goes good, you better take the responsibility when shit doesn't go good, right? So I think a little bit is unwarranted, but now it seems like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are
they're the Star Wars dudes now. Like I think like Star Wars. Disney has learned their lesson. Those guys control Star Wars now.
Hopefully they did, because the trilogy was such a mess, and it's such a shame. The sequel trilogy was such a mess, and it's such a shame that you're gonna end up like it just sucks. Even though I'm over it, and I was never complaining too much about it. I didn't. I don't want to like complain too much about like a multi-billion. It's like such a first world thing to complain about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I try not to complain about it too much.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, it's like really, this is like we're clearly in Rome, like we're in the Empire. If we're sitting back and we're complaining about like fucking
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Like, we're sitting in a lap of luxury. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not entertained.
There's like people who like, with all due respect, and like I don't want to make light of this, but there's really people who like can't get water right now. There's like countries that don't have water, and we're I don't like how low Ray. You know what I mean?
It totally makes sense.
So I try not to complain too much about it. I try to have a perspective about it, but at the same time, it sucks that such a beloved franchise just had no cohesiveness, man. It's like you would think. I always bring back to the Lord of the Rings because that's a trilogy that had one guy's vision and they played it through. Like that guy knew from the beginning to the end what was going down. It was his movie, and it's like, man, you're gonna hoard it out to like 3 different directors. You're gonna fire this guy midway through. You're gonna do this. And it was like such
the last one like 6 times.
Yeah, it was just and then they wanted to get, and then they got away from what George Lucas had in mind. I don't know if you guys heard that. He wanted to do something about the quills. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Like the quills.
It just depends. Like it could have went a bunch of different ways or whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's boardroom decisions.
Well, let's read a couple of comments. I guess we could wrap it up pretty quick.
Whatever you want to do.
I guess maybe if we can talk until 90 minutes, we can wrap it up. We're like 72 minutes in.
I know, right?
If that works. They should do a big Camino Lego set. What's a Camino?
That's the clone planet. Where the big tall aliens in episode 2 are. The reigning planet.
This is where they manufacture the clones, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they never did a Camino set?
They've never even done a Camino minifigure. They've done like multiple versions of everything else, but they've never done those tall white alien things.
But that's so stupid because they've been around for so long. I mean, that's been around since episode 1.
Yeah,
I mean,
you'd think that they would learn that people would want that.
Yeah, did they ever do a Geonosis set, like the Battle of Geonosis?
Yeah,
they've done a couple of those. Yeah.
Oh, they did do a couple of those.
They're not that common, but they have done a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh. And at my granny's, Walmart is in her town. The 18 plus Infinity Gauntlet, it was on shelves, but not for sale. I hate that they do that. But either way, now I can't wait to get that. I'm really looking forward to that Infinity Gauntlet. Also, Kane, go to Walmart. Oh yeah, Walmart. No, it's not on sale, but self checkout. From what I hear,
I think that's what we got an Avengers set one time. Like they wouldn't check it out like one day, so we just like went through self check and it was like beep, and it was like okay,
You almost feel like you're stealing. You're like,
let's
go. Just don't look back. Just get in the car, Rex.
Well, I mean, I think the guy in the back said that there was a street date on it, but we just put one in the buggy and just to find out. We went through self-check and it just worked. So
there was someone on TikTok that was saying the same thing. Hey, Ben, what's up, brother? We're talking some Star Wars. We're talking some Lego. We just built some Lego sets. We have Brick Queen who did the Hulk and the Captain America Brickhead, retired. I just did this. I did this one last week. And in the time that I did this little one, this is a mini one, she did 2 of those. So, Kane, I saw a little video one time, and it says Star Wars Revenge of the Sith could have had a way different ending because Luke was supposed to kill and hurt Darth Vader, pick up Darth Vader's helmet. Oh, like Luke would have been. Luke,
Yeah,
Luke would've-
he really did think that. Like
really?
Lucas really did think about turning Luke bad, and then having a whole story arc about Luke being like the next Darth Vader.
Ooh, that would have been
Because
interesting.
it was not supposed to be. It was like I think it was like Revenge of the Jedi was the original title of Return of the Jedi, and it literally had like dark tones and all kinds of stuff. Like, but there's only a few posters of that ever made. But they really were going to call it Revenge of the Jedi.
Revenge of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean that makes sense. I mean that would have been crazy if they would have done that, right?
There are actually a few guys that actually have the posters. I think, like they actually made them because that's what they were going to call them. And then George Lucas started thinking about it. He's like, I don't know if we should really, because Jedi aren't supposed to have revenge, and they're not supposed to hate, and they're
Yeah.
So they changed.
Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. But it does kind of feel like generally, like George Lucas was always like on the fence about a lot. And you know, and I made this argument before, like or made this comparison before. Like if you look at Tolkien, like look, I didn't really get into Star Wars till I was a little older, right?
Yeah.
And from the outside looking in, you see the aesthetics of it, you see the characters, and you see how much like the fandom like really loves it. That it gives you this perception that there's all this well thought out lore and world building, and to all this extent, like almost. And you see Tolkien, for example, and you see like this dude had every nook, and he sewed every nook and cranny. Like there was languages that he made, like it was his baby.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be so hard to find a plot hole in any of his stuff, or just like he knew, like you really feel like you're in that universe. Everything was thought out, the map, all that stuff. And it looks like you're gonna get that for Star Wars, and when you go in, there's just like a shell of a franchise, like or like a shell of a universe to an extent. You know, now there's a lot like a lot of it has been like retroactive, or like. You know, like he comes out, like he didn't even know what he thought maybe he was gonna do one movie. There's like, oh wait, I gotta build this universe, and he went back and he starts like fixing everything, you know. And then it's just like, you know, so it kind of gives them that it's not, it kind of looks like, it gives the impression that there's like this real like. But then when you get into it, you find out that like, okay, Clone Wars like added all this world and like world building into it. It was really Clone Wars that really like sewed up a lot of loose ends to me. You know, like you have the saga, and then you have Clone Wars that really delve in there and fill in the gaps to a lot of things, you know. And that's why there's a lot of people who don't watch the cartoons or don't watch the animated series because they think it's not part of the original, so it's not part of, it doesn't tie into the saga or whatever. And I used to be like that, but now I can say after watching Clone Wars, after watching Rebels, it's like you're missing about 80% of the world of like the universe, kind of, or like not 80, but like at least half of it, you know, of like the real world building and all that. You guys saw Clone Wars, right?
I've seen a few episodes. I've never really finished the whole series because, like, I mean, I like it. I just never finished the series. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you, because here's the thing. What I would recommend doing was what I did. Like, because there's a lot of filler episodes. It's like no one wants to see fucking R2D2 and C3PO get lost and like go on like a little side adventure and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
With all due respect, like that shit, it kind of, you know what I mean?
But it's kind of like not get to the plot.
Just watch the main arcs with like, just watch the main arcs. Google, it's only like 12 episodes or something like that. Google the main arcs with like Darth Maul, and you start to see like, man, I mean, the political banter.
They totally like went way deeper with him and him and Obi-Wan and all that. Yeah,
you really added like a nice rivalry between him and Obi-Wan, and it just it really instilled him as like a prominent character. Like he started like managing like the underworld, Crimson Dawn, and all that stuff. He was like the mob boss. There was so much death in it. The political dialogue was way better than anything ever written. I mean, some of the dialogue in Star Wars is horrendous. You know, especially your prequels. I think the first New Hope and Empire Strikes Back has the best dialogue in my opinion.
Yeah, like it's hard to compete with Empire Strikes Back. It's probably one of the greatest Star Wars movies ever. It has the greatest story, the greatest plot. Like everything happens in it. You understand how everything's connected.
Yeah, and the dialogue, it's like it holds up even now. Like it's really good dialogue. It's really good like military political dialogue going on and stuff like that. And you don't see that again. Like the dialogue in on the prequels, it's like meme city. It's like a meme factory. You know, all the bad dialogue. Let's see. I wish they would do more Brickheads. More MCU ones would be great. Yeah, we were just talking about there was a whole bunch of Brickheads that like 2 years ago. There was like nothing but Brickheads. They had the Simpsons Brickheads. They had a bunch of Harry Potters. They had a whole bunch of Star Wars ones. the ones that you just build, they had out like Black Widow, all the Avengers pretty much.
Yeah.
They had DC ones. There was like I have a Batman versus Superman from that time, and then they just like kind of gave up over the last few. Now, if you look online, there's like 4 sets available right now. They were even doing holiday ones, like who the fuck was the Easter Bunny? Like, what is that?
Yeah, all right. It's like I'm good.
Who loves Easter that much that they had to buy like a
Yeah, exactly.
finally? There's there's somebody out there that has like an Easter bedroom set.
Yeah,
love
right.
Easter.
Love it.
There has to be somebody out there. Let's see what Chris said here. I used to think the cartoons would have been too kiddish and never wanted to watch it till my buddy Sean talked. Oh, Sean is a Star Wars fan? I know Sean, by the way. I didn't know he was a Star Wars fan, but he got you into that. That's crazy. That's why episode 3 is the best. Episode 3 is the best of the prequels. I felt like episode 3 was the best for a long time until I just recently saw it all. Like I saw it from episode 1 to Clone Wars. Like I did everything in chronological order.
Mm-hmm.
After I just saw it all, and then I saw Rogue One, which really led into A New Hope. Now I feel like personally, Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. Now, then A New Hope. I just really like The New Hope. Now that I saw it, especially after watching it after Rogue One, they really did a good job in tying that back into A New Hope. They really did. So A New Hope is my second favorite, and Revenge of the Sith is my third. It's really right there with A New Hope, Revenge of the Sith, and A New Hope, because A New Hope is it's just like where it started from. I never really liked it too much. Like I used to grow up watching it on free TV, like on USA Network or something like that. And I used to feel kind of boring about it. But now I'm telling you, if you rewatch the whole thing and get like a full scope after watching Rogue One, it really adds to it. He's a big fan also. I didn't know he was a big fan. That's interesting. You guys are okay hanging on for another like 10 minutes, right?
Sure.
Cool. I'm like keeping you guys hostage. You guys look happy.
No,
I got the Mandalorian. You got I got the Mandalorian and the shot briquette. I have one right there. I built that like 4 times. First I built it once, and then like I kind of like fucked it up and I used it for parts. Then I bought it again and I built it. And then I have one here. Like that I'm gonna sell later once it retires. And then I went over like a girl's house not too long ago, and we bought it for her, and then we built it again. So Star Wars or Marvel? Star Wars or Marvel? Ooh. Are you talking Lego or are you talking just in general? Because in general, I mean, it's hard. Like if you had to surrender one, it's hard to surrender all of your superheroes. You know?
Like to me, I'd have to say that I'd have to go with Marvel because
I'd
like there's just X-Men and all this other cool stuff.
Yeah, there's just too much.
Like Iron Man and all this cool, like Spider-Man alone. You know?
Yeah. You're losing. It feels like if you lose Star Wars, you're losing one thing. If you lose Marvel, you're losing everything. You know, you're losing Spider-Man, you're losing Iron Man, you're losing Ghost Rider, you're losing Daredevil, you're losing everything.
All the X-Men, everything, the Avengers, everything.
So off of that, I would have to go off of Marvel. I would have to in any category, Lego or whatever. I would have to go with Marvel. There was multiple times we all be hanging out, and Sean, Joe, and me would randomly quote. Oh yeah, I just never got it. I was like, "What are these weirdos talking about?" Sure, we did a bunch around you. Already, yeah, you probably did. I just didn't know about. Every time you kept calling me Luke and telling me you were my father, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Your cousin keeps calling me Luke. I don't know what the fuck his problem is. PVD cheeseburger. Here, I'm shocked. Hey, Peyton Green, what's up? Yeah, he's in here, bro. He's hanging out. Private cheeseburger. Everyone's shocked that he's here. B-Fab, what's up, brother? How's it going? He's in here, bro. He's in here. Hey, Peyton. Wrong account. Hey, Joe. Sub B-Fab. No, I think B-Fab's a sub, if I'm not mistaken. He's been here before. So I would have to give up Marvel. I mean, I would have to give up Star Wars just because, like I said, it feels like you're giving up one thing as opposed to giving up like a whole bunch of stuff. So who's your favorite Marvel superhero?
Marvel, like overall, I have to say like
overall, like if you had to save one superhero from
say Wolverine.
Wolverine, why is that? And that's a fan favorite. You know, he kind of walks his own.
He's been around for so long, just kind of unique in his own way.
I really like Deadpool.
Yeah, and she likes Deadpool, but I'd say Wolverine.
Deadpool's badass. Wolverine kind of dances to his own beat. You know, he was always like the badass. He's cool. And then for me, my favorite has always been Daredevil. You know, I've always loved Daredevil. I know that's kind of weird, I guess. I love Wolverine. Don't get me wrong, but my favorite has always been Daredevil. I love that he's like a vigilante, and he's all about local justice. You know what I mean? Like, he's a human kind of. I mean, he has some superpowers, but he's not like, he's not like I don't know. He's not like invincible or anything like that. But I love the fact that he's never fighting like these galactic battles or anything like that. He's always fighting local. He's always trying to keep it local. He's worried about like cleaning up the streets. And I just kind of always really liked it about him. Does your Harry Potter Brickhead look like a minion? What? Does my Harry Potter Brickhead look like a minion? A minion, like from Despicable Me? I'm not that bad at building, bro. Where if I build Harry Potter, it's gonna look like a different character.
Eyes.
Oh, you said it looks like. Oh, did they reuse these eyes? Is this the same eyes that they use for the minions, or?
Probably, no, it's just the eyes make him look like a minion.
You know.
Yeah. Well, great job, Gus. Really keeping this conversation on track. I appreciate you, man. Talking about the alcohol, I'm totally drunk now. Yeah, you're drunk just from hearing us talk about. Is my breath has so much alcohol in it as I speak into the mic? It's like getting over to you guys on the chat. Chat. I was hammered last night. Agatha Harkness. What is this? Agatha Harkness. What? I can't see. Best Marvel character of all time. No question. Who's Agatha Harkness?
That's the bad lady in WandaVision. You know, the witch.
Really? Dude, that's just like recent. That's recency bias. No one knew about her till like last week. Oh no, I'm joking. No, is she like? What is she? Just like a wish, right? I know.
Scarlet Witch. Like it's like old school Avengers type Scarlet Witch story. Like she was in there like a long time ago, like in the 70s.
I just read Cuss Comedy. Like I said it like 20 minutes ago. Gus, you're the man, bro. You're the man. Got off work and started drinking. Yeah, I actually don't drink that much. I was telling him like before we got on that this show is gonna make me an alcoholic. I don't drink that much. But I'm like, we're drinking on the show like every time we do it once a week or whatever.
Yeah, like, that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
It's going to be more drinking than I've ever done. I told him we're going to have to change the name to AFOLS. Alcohol Anonymous Adult Lego Fans. That's what I'll offer. Yeah, man. I do partake in my substances. Whatever. I'm not looking for the ambassador program anyway. You know, I smoke me a little ganja here and there, I should say. I'll be careful. Maybe I don't. Maybe I
on the record.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Who's to say?
Yeah, that's for God to judge.
Wrap up. Yeah, I know. I will not be incriminating anyone here. So I guess we can wrap up. We're about 4 minutes, minutes away.
It's totally cool.
Guys, I appreciate everybody hopping on, man. It was a pleasure. I got my little set done here, this little one Harry Potter. So I'm trying to do one bag. It's supposed to be one bag every stream, but she's gonna have to do Brick Queen's gonna have to do UCS set.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, as always, I am Eyewearpants. That's up to you. It might be a ruse. I'm never gonna show you my bottom half. I might be. I might not be. I like to leave something for the imagination. Right? Of course, we have Brick Queen. I'll let you guys say bye yourself.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Well, let me just I'll introduce you guys. We have the one and only Brick. What's up, bye guys? Get out of here, bro. We have the one and only Brick Queen, bro. The one and only Brick Queen, the first female YouTuber to hold it down on the Lego side, bro. Hold it down like always. And then, like I said, we have her beautiful husband, Radio Rex, who's getting me a little jealous with the hair over there. You know.
I've kept it for years.
Hey, you guys are awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys were a little light on the mustache comments today. I appreciate that. You know, I have my Bob's the Burger shirt because that dude has a hell of a stash. Where am I going right here?
I noticed that. That was funny.
Let me look down. That dude has like a hell of a stash. So I put on my Bob's the Burger shirt. You guys are awesome, Kane. You're awesome, PBT Cheeseburger, bro. I appreciate you guys keeping it civil. BFAB, you're the man. I appreciate everybody showing up today, man. Chris, you always crack me up. If I'm missing you, just know that you're in my heart behind this Bob's Burger mustache. You are back there, and I'm thinking about you guys. We will catch you guys next week. Next week, we'll do it on Friday. If that's okay with them.
Sure.
Oh, I think we lost him.
Froze up, but it's okay.
Okay.
A frozen Brick Queen is better than no Brick Queen, so we'll take it, man. Guys, seriously, it was awesome, man. We'll catch you guys soon.
It was
I'll
fun.
schedule this on my next live stream. You guys are always fun, and I think we'll have a guest on the next stream. So we'll keep you guys posted. Okay.
All right, man.
Thank
Cool.
you guys. Take it easy, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.